Hey everyone, my name is Scott Pieper. I'm the CEO of Mobilization Funding. Today I want to talk a little bit about something that I get asked from our customers all the time. And that's, what does cash flow mean actually? And what is it for small businesses? Well, first and foremost, cash flow can have a lot of different meanings to different people. But at the end of the day, in your world, in your business, if you're sitting there, cash flow is, do you have enough cash to pay the bills you need to pay when you need them? Do you have enough cash when you got to buy something from a vendor to fulfill an order? Do you have it? Cash flow is if you need to make payroll, do you have the cash there? So it's about, do you have the right amount of money? Or some people might call it, do you have the right amount of working capital in your business? Working capital is the dollars that are in your business that you need on a daily basis just to maintain the normal flow of things. Payroll, vendor payments, supplier payments, costs that are just your overhead in general. Or do you feel like there's a certain period where you just don't have the cash and all of a sudden you feel squeezed? Cash flow is all of that encompassed into one. If you don't have any of those feelings, then you obviously have enough cash working capital in your business. So why is it important? Well, I think through those examples I just gave, you probably realize why it's important. One, if you can't make payroll, that's a big problem. If you're uncomfortable and stressed, well, that's not a fun time. That's not a fun place to be. So there's a couple quick things I like to offer up as suggestions that worked for me when I went through all these problems and still do sometimes, particularly as we grow. One in particular is work with your suppliers and vendors. They're just as invested in your business. You're a customer to them. They want to grow. They want to do well. When you're a good customer and you work well with them, they want to help you. They're not there to hurt you or hinder you. Matter of fact, remember, you're their customer. If they have visions of growth, they have cash flow in their business, they have concerns, talk to them. They're going to want to help you, particularly if you're a good customer and you work with them and you order with them. So try to marry up your payments to them with the income you earn when you use it. So what does that mean? If you're a manufacturing company, we have a customer that does bottling, and they got to buy bottles, and the bottles and the labels are their largest cost. And it takes about 30 days for them to get them all in and marry them up, make what they make, invoice their customer, and then another 15 days later. Well, they were paying their bottler up front, and then they got 15-day terms. But the reality is when they order those bottles, they don't really earn money from those bottles for 45 days. So as they proved their track record with them, they started extending that payment to the bottler from day 1 when they order to day 15 to day 30 to ultimately now it's at day 45. And how'd they do that? They just asked. They don't need special credit. They didn't have to do something extra. They just were a good customer and communicated. And once they married up those orders for bottles with when they actually earned the income, they now needed that much less working capital in their business, which allowed them to not have stress about making payroll. So that's one thing you can do. There's many others, but that's just one I wanted to offer. I hope you guys have a great day and hope this message helped. Thank you.